Hey everyone, welcome back to VBA to Z. This video, we're gonna talk. It's a follow-up. We're gonna talk about how to add the data to the SharePoint list that we've created. In our last video, we talked about how to sync the data from SharePoint, and in this video, we'll talk about how to write the data to the SharePoint using this ADO method. So first, we're gonna create a small data set. Okay, so these are our this is our data set. For example, it's gonna come back to our workbook, our exercise workbook. Okay, so these are the fields, and then these are the inputs, for example, and then just gonna make this a little bit more realistic. So let's try to fit in this information. Let's try to make it simple as possible so that you get the basic things right, and then you'll be able to do anything by yourself later on. So first thing, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy this code that we used earlier and insert a new module, and then paste this. Then I'll call this add new item. Okay, everything remains the same. Here I'm just gonna say that I want to open the whole table, so select all from this table that we've created. The connection string remains the same. This is read, write, as well as this connection string is available for you to make changes as well as to retrieve the information. So here we're gonna make we're gonna say that I want to open it dynamically, and then I want to log it optimistic. So that's what you'll use when you have to make when you have to open the table in write mode. So this is close the table and connection and clean the memory. Okay, now we'll just get rid of this. This is just to open the to retrieve the information which we used earlier. Just gonna just remove all this. So when you have to add a new item to the database, you have to use add new method. Okay, so rst.add_new, and then you can say that rst, if you have the field names like this, it's pretty simple. You can just put all of them, and then I'll just add rst like this in front of all of them. We'll make changes to that in a moment. First, I'll make it in this manner. So for example, if I want to refer to the field names in that particular table, I can refer in this manner as well, and there are other ways to do that. For example, you can refer as rst.fields, and then you put in the field name here, for example city name, like that, and then you put in the value that you want to send. Okay, so like New York, for instance. So this, you can use this convention when you have like department and then the name like this with the space and all. But normally in this scenario, since we only have one word, right, without any space, it's easier to just write it in this manner. It's faster. So I'm just gonna leave this in comment if you have to use this. So in division, here I have this is C3. So this is C3. I want to put it to C3 value, or you can just write C3. You can also say range C4 dot value. So there are different ways you can say that. Okay, so if you have to refer to specific sheet, let's call this inputs. Then you can also say that sheet. You can also say in this manner. So it has the, if you just say this, whenever you run this code, whatever tab it is, it's gonna just pick up C3 dot value. So just be sure to put in this manner, though this C3 dot value is the simpler way to do this. So this is C3, and then C4, C5, and then C6, 7, 8, and 9. So let's go back and check it. So it's still 9. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So basically what we're trying to do is we're gonna add North America to division. RST division value is equal to this. So we're saying add new item, and then this particular field input this particular figure, whatever is inputted here. Okay, so let's try to run this and see if it works. So we'll call this New York. Okay, I'm gonna go this as data center, and then comp salaries, and then we're gonna just put in some figure. Now if I run this, I am hoping that this particular value is gonna be written into here. So if you go back to the list, you'll see that there are 29 records in this particular table. So I'm gonna go back here, and then let's try to run this code. Operation is not allowed in this context. Let's see, what is that? Okay, so most probably this is not allowing us to close it. So let's try to put update here. I think we just need to add that. Okay, let's try to run this again. Let me just refresh our site again. Still 29, so that means it is not added. Now I'm running this. All right, now let me refresh this. So it's 30 records. That means it has appended the data that we sent. So if you look here, it's data center NY, com, cell, and then this. So this particular information that we have inputted here is loaded using this script to our web, this SharePoint. So let's try to do one more. We'll call this NJ, and then data process, and then just put it comp again. So gen, and then so if I go and run this again, if I refresh this, you'll see that this particular line is now added. So this is a simple way of using add new method, to write back to the SharePoint server. If you have to append more data, there are multiple ways to do that, which we'll explore in coming videos. If you're not able to follow along with this one, I think you have to watch the first video that is on the ADO. So try to go to my channel and then to the videos, then you'll be able to see all the videos are arranged in that manner so that you'll be able to follow along. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me or just put in a comment, and then I'll come back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching. Tune in back for our next video. Bye bye.